everybody. Today we're going to do active isolated stretching. Active isolated stretching is a modality that we use where you only hold the stretches for 2 seconds, release, and you repeat. Traditional stretching used to be that we would tell you to hold it for 15 to 30 seconds. What research is finding is that actually constricts blood flow into the tissue. We want to increase blood flow into the tissue. The blood flow is what carries the oxygen. We want to oxygenate our muscles. So this is a great technique to oxygenate your muscles. It's great for pre-workout, before your workout, to prepare your muscles for the workout, and it's also good for post-workout to get the lactic acid moving out of the muscles. It's also just a great way to improve your circulation. If you sit all day at a desk, this is a great modality that you can use at home just to get the blood flowing, to get things moving. As we age, our muscles get stiffer, we get tighter, and we can't do the movements that we're used to doing. This will keep you from getting stiff and tight and keep you moving the way that you love to move. So the first one that we're going to do is called a calf stretch. For that, you need a rope. You don't have to have a yoga rope. You can use a jump rope. You can use an old man's tie. Anything that's not stretchy. I would rather you not use a stretchy band. So you're going to lay on the floor. You're going to place the rope around the bottom of, right at the base of your toes. And you're going to extend your leg with your knee locked in. If you cannot get your leg extended, bring it to here, or bring it to here, or even all the way down on the floor. The key is that you have your leg in a position that you can keep your knee straight. So I'm going to bring my leg at about 45 degrees. I'm going to bring my toes to the nose. I'm using the rope to help, and then I'm releasing. Exhale as you bring the toes to the nose, and then release. Again, I'm only holding the stretch for 2 seconds, and then back up. My goal is I'm stretching my calf muscles, specifically my gastrocnemius, because my knee is locked in. Then I'm going to just angle my foot in on an angle and flex my foot. As I angle my foot in, I'm getting more of the outer part of my gastrocnemius. Our muscles have all kind of fibers. We're trying to stretch all the fibers. Now I'm taking my foot and I'm pointing it out, and I'm going to feel more of a stretch on the inner part. Again, think of blood flow. Think of movement. Think of ankle mobility. I'm getting my ankle to move. It's very important that our ankles still move. Now I'm going to bring my foot back to neutral. Now you're going to take your knee and bend the knee halfway down and then all the way up, pushing the heel up to the ceiling. Inhale as you come down, exhale and push up. Now we're getting a lot of blood flow into the knee. So we went from ankle mobility, now we're going into knee mobility. Push the heel all the way up to the ceiling. Inhale on the release, exhale and lift up. Now keeping your leg straight, locked in, bring your leg all the way down. Inhale as you come down. Exhale as you come back up. Now I'm getting more hip mobility. I'm getting the muscle where it attaches up at the pelvis. Exhale as you come up, and you're going to feel a nice stretch all the way down the back of the leg. Exhale as you come up. Inhale as you come down. This knee can be bent or straight. If you have any back issues, go ahead and bend this knee. Now all I want you to do is internally rotate, so your toes turning in, and gently come to the inside and come on back down. You're slightly coming into the midline with the foot turned in. Exhale as you come down and up. Good. Now externally rotate. I'm leading with my heel. Exhale, come across. Inhale on the release. Exhale as I come up, leading with the heel. My knee is locked in. Only go to where your leg will go. I'm not twisting through my pelvis. My pelvis is stabilized. I want you to pretend like you have a belt across your pelvis and it's not letting me move. Let's do one more. Heel leading, exhale, and up. Nice job. That was all hamstring. Now we're going to do it on the other foot. So bottom of the foot, starting with my calf, knees locked in, pick the position of your leg, and bring the toes to the nose. If you can't keep your knee locked in this position, then back it down. Exhale as you bring it in. If you're more comfortable propping this leg on a couch or a chair, go ahead and prop it up. I'm looking for ankle mobility, that you can flex that foot and your ankle moves. If you're really stiff and you're stuck, this is what you need to work on every day, and you're gonna see it goes a little further each day. Point your toe in on an angle and release. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure you have no tension in your shoulders, no tension in your back. Everything is relaxed. And then point your toe out. Exhale on the stretch. Inhale on the release. And breathe. Let's do one more. Now, come on back to neutral. Bend that knee halfway down. And then all the way up, full extension. Inhale through the nose. Exhale as you push up. And you're going to feel a nice stretch behind here. Exhale as you push up. Let's do one more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Now lock that leg in. From your hip now, you're coming all the way down. Exhale and lift the leg up. Inhale through the nose. You're getting your quadricep to work so that your hamstring will lengthen. You're only holding for 2 seconds. We're also working with the nervous system. We're getting that brain to help us out here. Exhale as you come up and inhale on the release. Internally rotate that foot, slightly come to the midline, and you're going to feel the outer fibers of the hamstring. Exhale as you come up. Inhale on the release. Let's do one more. And then externally rotate, leading with the heel, knees locked in, coming across the midline, and come on back. Exhale as you lift up. Inhale, and you're feeling more of the inner hamstring. Breathing on the stretch. One more. And up. Nice job. Okay, go ahead and take the rope off. And what you're going to do now is roll on your side. And you're in the fetal position now. You're going to take your bottom knee and hold on to your bottom hand and hold on to the bottom knee. You're going to take your top hand and hold on to your ankle. If you cannot reach your ankle because your knee won't flex, you can go ahead back to your rope, wrap it around your ankle now, and so you have help. And keep your knee opened as far as you need to open up. But what we're going to do now is take this top leg and come back, getting a nice stretch in the front. Inhale all the way back. Exhale. If you're really, really tight, sometimes I see people's knee up here. You need to bring the knee down here. So if it's too tight, go ahead and grab the rope. Exhale as you come back. Inhale and exhale. Recognize I'm only holding it for about 2 seconds. Each time I'm trying to get that leg back a little bit further without arching my back. Keep your back stabilized. I'm not arching. That's good core work. If you can keep your back, prevent it from arching, and breathe. Nice, let's do the other side. So you're gonna hold on to your ankle. Again, if you can't reach your ankle, use the rope. Tuck your bottom knee in. Exhale as you come back. The reason we like stretching the quads on the floor is my pelvis now is stabilized. When you're standing and trying to stretch your quads by pulling your leg back, you actually tilt your body forward and you don't have a stabilized pelvis. So you're not getting as good of a stretch. This is also called hip extension. We talked about this in one of the other videos. You need to get hip extension in your gait pattern so that all the muscles get the right message. And release. Okay, one last one is you're going to go back to your rope. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the rope and you're going to wrap it from the outside to the inside of that leg. So the rope ends up on the inside. You're going to turn your foot out, externally rotate it, and you're going to start low and you're going to come across your midline. Now we're getting a little more into the hip. And on each repetition, you're going to bring the leg up a little higher. So we're working that whole lateral compartment of that right leg. I want you to exhale on the stretch. And you're going to do about 4 or 5 reps with that. Exhale. And then I want you to bend the knee. And as you bend the knee and bring the knee up and across, now you're going to feel it more in the hip. And you're going to get a little bit more in your glutes. So it's a great way to start off stretching the hips And then you end with stretching the glutes using the rope. Exhale as you come across. Inhale on the release. Let's do one more. And breathe and release it. Let's take it to the other side. So take the rope, wrap it again from the outside to the inside. Both legs are straight. Externally rotate. Go low to start, keeping the knee locked in. Go up a little higher. Remember, all of our muscles have different fibers, so you're getting different fibers at each angle. If you're really tight at one angle, then stay there for a little bit. Exhale as you come across. Now, we're going to bend the knee. So you bend the knee. As you bend the knee, you're getting different fibers. Now you're getting up higher in the hip. Inhale on the release. Exhale as you come across. Inhale, breathe. Exhale. Again, only holding for 2 seconds. This is great for hip mobility. And release. Nice job. So that concludes lower body. Again, we started with calves. We worked our way up to the knees. We worked our way up to the hamstrings. We got into the quads. We got into the hips. And we got into the glutes. It's a great little mini workout to keep moving. Thank you.